Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. All 7 confirmed Yellowstone Season 5 scenes that we still haven't seen ahead of the finale. The end is near for Yellowstone, at least this version of it, and although most of the scenes teased in the Season 5 Part 2 trailer have been shown in episodes 9 through 13, at least 7 moments have yet to air. With only 1 episode remaining in Yellowstone Season 5, these unseen sequences should be a part of the finale. Based on context clues and a bit of detective work, it seems clear how most of these 7 scenes will play a part in the Yellowstone Season 5 finale in December 2024 on the Paramount Network. During the Yellowstone Season 5 Part 2 premiere, the audience learned that Sarah hired assassins to kill John Dutton. Kevin Costner's exit prompted his character's death and influenced how the rest of the season would play out. Beth and Case deduced that Jamie and Sarah were behind John's death. The very assassins Sarah hired to take out John killed her. And the Dutton family is at risk of losing the ranch heading into the finale. As one can tell, the finale has many storylines to address, and we already know a little about them, thanks to the Yellowstone Season 5 Part 2 trailer. One of the most memorable scenes in the Yellowstone Season 5 Part 2 trailer is the one between Case and Chief Rainwater. Rainwater says, "This knife wears my blood," before cutting the palm of his hand. Case then takes the knife from the chief of the Broken Rock Reservation and claims, "This knife wears mine," before assumingly cutting his own hand. Rainwater states, "We are brothers now." Even though the video doesn't explain what leads to this exchange, the events of Yellowstone Season 5, Episode 13 suggest how this blood pact comes to be. Case implies at the end of Yellowstone Season 5, Episode 13 that he has a plan to save the ranch. He poses a hypothetical question to his sister. If Beth were to sell her $300,000 car to Case for only $1, and he registered it, would the sales tax be based on what he paid or the car's value? Beth confirms it's the first option. Case smiles and starts to drive away when Beth realizes what her brother is thinking. Beth stops Case and asks him who. Case tells her to give him a day to make sure. Beth, ecstatic, kisses Case on the cheek and thanks him before leaving. Monica, sitting in the passenger seat, questions Case about what the 2 siblings were talking about, and he reveals that his plan to save the ranch is to give it away in the Yellowstone series finale. Many believe that Case is referring to Rainwater and the Broken Rock Reservation, which explains the bloody scene in the trailer. The Yellowstone Season 5 Part 2 trailer contains various moments that fans can only see a flash of, including one sinister scene featuring Jamie. The black sheep of the Dutton family grabs a gun out of his car. Jamie then exits it, with a serious look on his face. Unfortunately, the video stops there. The scene of Jamie grabbing a gun wasn't shown in the first 5 episodes of the second part of the neo-Western drama's 5th season. As a result, it will take place during the finale. Beth's war with Jamie in Yellowstone Season 5 Part 2 must end in the last episode, and many suspect that this family feud can only end in bloodshed. Some fans predict Beth will kill Jamie when all is said and done, but based on the trailer, Jamie isn't going down without a fight. One of the most shocking moments in the Yellowstone Season 5 Part 2 trailer is Rip setting a car on fire. Since Rip has yet to do so, one would remember this scene. It appears Taylor Sheridan is saving all of Cole Hauser's character's action scenes for the finale. Rip's story has been pushed to the background in recent episodes, so him lighting a car in the show's last episode will hopefully make up for the lack of Rip in Yellowstone Season 5 Part 2. The video never reveals who the blazed car belongs to, but some believe it's Jamie's. It does look quite similar to Jamie's vehicle, and since Rip takes Beth's side against Jamie in Yellowstone Season 5 Part 2, it won't be surprising if the car is Jamie's. Perhaps Jamie is inside and Rip kills his brother-in-law. or he's getting rid of evidence. Whatever the case, fans must wait until the finale to learn why Rip sets a car on fire and then drives away with Lloyd in the passenger seat. Another unseen moment from the Yellowstone Season 5, Part 2 trailer features a man pushing another person, who appears to be tied up off a cliff. The video shows Rip promising to protect the ranch at all costs right before the scene in question, suggesting Rip is the perpetrator. Looking back on Rip's history, it's easy to believe that he's the one who kills someone in the trailer. Yellowstone, the neo-Western drama that has captivated millions, is galloping toward its explosive Season 5 finale. The Dutton family saga has been a roller coaster of power plays, betrayals, and heart-wrenching sacrifices. Yet, as we edge closer to the season's conclusion, fans have noticed that several key scenes teased in trailers, interviews, or promotional materials remain conspicuously absent. Here's a deep dive into 7 confirmed scenes that have yet to grace our screens and what they might mean for the finale. 1. Beth's fiery confrontation at the governor's mansion. One of the most electrifying moments from the Season 5 trailer featured Beth Dutton, Kelly Rayleigh, storming into the governor's mansion, eyes blazing with fury. Clutching a folder of documents, Beth seemed ready to launch a verbal assault of epic proportions. Speculation has run wild about who's in her crosshairs. Could it be her adoptive brother Jamie, Wes Bentley, who's been steadily positioning himself as a rival for the Dutton legacy? Or perhaps Caroline Warner, Jackie Weaver, the fierce market equities executive, has re-entered the fray. This confrontation promises to be a pivotal moment that could redefine alliances within the Dutton clan. 2. Rip and Carter on the open range. Promotional clips hinted at an intimate scene between Rip Wheeler, Cole Hauser, and young Carter, Finn Little, where the duo bonded over ranch work. Against a backdrop of sprawling Montana landscapes, Rip imparts wisdom to Carter, solidifying their father-son-like relationship. With Rip's role as John Dutton's enforcer being so central to the series, moments of tenderness like these provide much-needed emotional depth. Fans are eager to see how this dynamic evolves, especially as Carter grows into a capable young cowboy. 3. John Dutton's political gamble. Governor John Dutton's, Kevin Costner, political maneuvering has been a central theme of Season 5. Yet, a highly anticipated scene featuring John addressing a contentious public gathering remains unseen. In this snippet, John appears defiant, his words charged with a mix of charisma and rebellion. The stakes of this moment are enormous, as it likely ties into his ongoing battle against market equities and his vision to preserve the Yellowstone Ranch. Will John's gamble pay off, or will it sow seeds of rebellion among his constituents? 4. Case's Vision Quest revelation. Season 4 left viewers on a spiritual cliffhanger with Case Dutton's, Luke Grimes' vision quest. His cryptic statement, "I saw the end of us," has haunted fans ever since. While Season 5 has touched on Case's internal struggles, a teased flashback scene suggests more clarity about his vision quest is on the horizon. This revelation could provide crucial context about Case's role in the Dutton family's future and whether his path diverges from their tumultuous legacy. 5. Monica's steely resolve. Monica, Kelsey Asbill, has endured unspeakable tragedy this season, yet promotional materials hinted at a scene where she steps into a new role of authority. Clad in traditional Native American attire, Monica addresses a gathering on the Broken Rock Reservation. Her speech, filled with determination and pain, appears to bridge her personal grief with the collective struggles of her people. This scene could be a turning point for Monica, positioning her as a leader who unites the Duttons and the Broken Rock community against common threats. 6. Jamie's decisive betrayal. Jamie's scheming has been a ticking time bomb throughout Season 5. A yet-to-be-seen sequence shows him standing in a dimly lit room, phone in hand, as he delivers an ominous ultimatum. The lighting and tension suggest that Jamie is teetering on the edge of a decision that could either cement his place as the ultimate antagonist or reveal a hidden layer of redemption. This scene could be the linchpin for a finale brimming with dramatic confrontations. 7. The mysterious train station scene. The Duttons' infamous train station, a euphemism for their method of disposing of threats, has been a recurring motif in Yellowstone. One particular teaser showcased a nighttime scene where Rip and Lloyd, Forey J. Smith, appear to be orchestrating another clandestine operation. This scene's absence so far has left fans speculating about its significance. Is it another loose end being tied up, or does it signal a darker turn for the ranch's enforcers? What these scenes mean for the finale. The absence of these 7 scenes suggests that the finale will be a jam-packed episode, delivering on the promises of tension, drama, and catharsis. Here are some theories about how these moments might interconnect. Beth and Jamie's rivalry. Beth's fiery confrontation and Jamie's decisive betrayal seem destined to collide. Their sibling feud has escalated to Shakespearean proportions, and these scenes could mark a breaking point.